Channel 7 KNBC-TV, Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm here to tell you that Chevy's back. Yes, more and more Chevrolets are being built and delivered to your Chevrolet dealer every day. And we'd like to thank all of you who've waited for your 71 Chevrolet. Thanks for your patience. And thank you for your confidence in Chevrolet products. It means a lot to all of us who work for Chevrolet. We know you'll be glad you waited. And here's one reason. Our new Caprice. It brings you the looks and luxury of a $6,000 or $7,000 car at a price that's strictly Chevrolet. Here's another reason you'll be glad you waited. Our new Vega, the little car that does everything well. We'll be telling you all about these and the rest of our new Chevrolets for 71 in other commercial messages. But right now, all of us at Chevrolet would simply like to say once again, thanks for waiting for us.
It takes only a moment to know there is only one woman and only one Chanel No. 5. For this Christmas, Chanel No. 5 bath powder and spray cologne. Every woman alive wants Chanel No. 5. Chanel for Christmas.
When we look out the window these days, you can see the growing pollution of the air we all breathe. In our communities, we find many who do not enjoy the simple blessing of good health. Now, we must do something about this. Not just during the holiday season, but 365 days of the year. And a very good way is to use lots of Christmas seals on your holiday gifts and mail, and to answer your Christmas seal letter with an open heart. For Christmas seals are a matter of life and breath.
Good old-time flavor. What is it? It's the Pabst way of combining traditions of the past with the good things of today. And only Pabst Blue Ribbon has it. Because only Pabst is still brewed the old-time premium way. Original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
The big switch is on. From 6 across coach seating to United's 5 across. The roomiest coach seats to New York. Only on United. Don't be left out.
United. Channel 7 KNBC-TV, Los Angeles.
Excitement and color exclusively on ABC. College football, one of the classic rivalries. Notre Dame, guided by the fabulous Joe Theismann, today meets Southern California. This ABC Sports exclusive is brought to you by Marlboro and by Chevrolet. See the 71 Chevys at your dealer now, because Chevy's back. By Goodyear, the only makers of long-wearing polyglass tires.
And by the Mobil Oil Corporation. We clean up what most gasolines make dirty.
Your company may be feeding its computer a diet of stale data and not even know it. A Bell System communications consultant talks about how your business can avoid that problem.
When your company sends information to a computer by mail, it probably takes a few days getting there. That can be a real problem when your company depends on its computer for the latest, most current data. But Data Phone Service helps speed information to a computer in seconds instead of days over regular telephone lines. So market results, production schedules, warehouse orders get to where they need to go fast. Data Phone Service helps make sure the facts a computer receives today aren't the facts it should have gotten last week.
The American Telephone and Telegraph Company and your local Bell Company keep finding new ways to serve business better. One way is to help keep your company's computer on a diet of current facts.
To the cold stainless steel ritual of shaving, Rise is happy to bring a little warmth. With a new kind of lather, Rise Hot. Rise Hot softens your beard 20% faster than cold lather. But more than that, it makes you feel a lot nicer.
Colt 45 malt liquor, a completely unique experience.
Oh, I just love this imported brocaded fabric. Could I have some for my very own?
Sure, baby. You can have the whole car.
The Toyota Mark II, for people you want to spoil without spending too much. See your nearby Toyota dealer and get your hands on a Toyota you'll never let go.
Dark and rich from Colombia. Chocolate, sweet and creamy from Brazil. Some of the best tasting cigar tobacco comes from Latin America too. Dutch Master Cigars uses grape tobacco from these 4 Latin American countries. We pay more for this tobacco. That's one reason you pay more for Dutch Master Cigars. Taste a slim Dutch Masters Elite. It's made with tobacco from 4 different Latin American countries. The 4 countries make a world of difference.
This new frozen Swedish-style dinner from Svenson has meatballs, a bean salad, and even a dessert of almond-flavored mandel cake.
This new frozen Polynesian-style dinner from Swanson includes sweet and sour pork and chicken, and even an orange tea cake. This is the kind of dinner usually go to a
Swedish restaurant for. This captures the real flavor of
Polynesia.
Try this new Swedish-style dinner soon. Swedish.
Polynesian.
Swedish.
Polynesian.
Swedish.
Polynesian.
You're having a baby. Maybe my maternity clothes will fit you. Oh, what a pretty. Oh, how embarrassing. That stain. It was set in. I washed it, but it wouldn't come out.
Drive, the hungry detergent, eats tough set-in stains. Some other detergents aren't strong enough to get those stains out. But Drive has hungry blue stain eaters who eat up tough stains other detergents hardly touch.
Hi.
Well, look. Ever seen anything so clean? Here. A box of little...
John Wayne stars in his first television special, Sunday at 8:30.
People say I was crazy to spend more than $8,000 for our Mercedes-Benz. When my wife and kids are out there by themselves on a day like today, that car is the best investment I ever made.
These people are still waiting for Sylvania's new blue dot light bulb to burn out. It lasts 50% longer than the average 100-watt bulb.
KNBC-TV4, Los Angeles.
Now, we're going to take about 30 seconds here and add a few personnel to the band here.
That's right.
Because Mr. Cosby is going to go over and conduct a number. You composed yourself?
Yes. This is the number I did the night that you went away.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, you heard of Funny Arcade.
Yeah, when'd you get into the composing bag?
When I had a little time. My daughters helped me. They're 5 and 4.
They actually score it, I suppose.
Yeah, they probably write it all
it.
down for me. No, it's whatever they yell at each other. You know. And
you got arrangements on this and the whole thing?
Well, see, what I do is I just hum it to the guys, to the piano player. It was Gildo Mahonis, and Gildo writes it down, and then he plays it back to me, and I said, no, I don't want that. And then, the funny thing about it is the first person I ever gave my music to, I hummed it on a tape, and I gave it to Quincy Jones, and I said, Quincy, write this stuff down. So Quincy called me back about 2 hours later, and he came over, he said, hey, Cos, he says, where is 1? I said, and you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, don't worry about where 1 is. Just put the notes down. And he said, but where's the chords? I said, don't worry about the chords. Just put the notes down. He kept doing that on the phone. Where's 1? I said, I know where 1 is. I don't have to give it to you. Just put the notes down. So I fired him.
Hey, man,
he kept wanting to know where 1 was.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Are you all set?
I'm ready.
The guys are in.
This is a tune called Funny Arcade. And as you do... the individuals in the group here, other than the bands, Mr. Gildo Mahonis on piano, Mr. Monk Montgomery on the Fender bass there, Mr. Jimmy Smith on the drums, Mr. Ron Johnson. Stay with Ron Johnson. He's going to open. Hack, tabit, hack, pat, take it, tabo.
Norelco Santa with some new ways to say Merry Christmas. Give the Norelco rechargeable triple header or the triple header with a cord. Give the inexpensive Flip Top 20 or the new cordless. And say Merry Christmas to the ladies with a Lady Norelco or the new Home Beauty Salon. Norelco. Even our name says Merry Christmas.
Norelco electric shavers are available at Broadway.
We are back now. Well, you saved them for us. We got him back in the fold. My next guest tonight is a lovely actress, as you well know, stars in a very successful television series, Green Acres. She also stars in a Disney film called Aristocrat, which premieres December 11th at the Westwood Village Theater to benefit the Motion Picture Relief Fund. Would you welcome, please, Miss Ava Gabor? How are you?
You know, I wanted to kiss this man before, and you said I can't because you have something black here. What is that black?
That's his skin.
Darling, what is it?
No, see, I have some Indian blood in me.
Now you tell me.
Well, see, and the Indian didn't grow any hair in certain places, and it doesn't look right. So I had a guy fill it in with the black.
Is it?
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know
It's
that.
right there, some holes in my beard.
I don't see a hole in your beard. I might see it somewhere else, but not in your beard. Oh, are you sweet?
Here we go again, folks.
Nice vote from the fellas.
Come and get it, folks.
No, really, darling, you do look marvelous.
Oh, boy.
May I ask a question?
Johnny?
No, of you.
Yes, darling.
The ring that you have on, of all of the rings I've ever seen in my life, that is the most fantastic looking ring I've ever seen.
But you know, darling, everything on me is fake because not everything. The thing is,
I want to, but I won't.
Johnny, darling, the thing is, I was hit over the head once, and I had everything imitated, and my sister was hit over the head not too long ago, you know, and she gave it all. I mean, the jewels. It's not even fashionable to wear real jewelry anymore. They're all in the same.
But they'll still hit you over the head, though.
Well, over the eye, rather.
Or any place, they'll hit you if they see that ring. That thing, it looks like, it just looks like a lot of money, and you could get hit over the head for nothing, so why not wear the real thing?
Well, I don't know, but you got a point. The only thing is that if you get hit over the head and you give a false ring, it doesn't bother you as much as if you give the real thing. Ring, you know.
I don't know. Can I have a Xerox of this later on? I want to know exactly what happened here tonight, because I'm not sure at all.
How long are you staying, darling?
I'm leaving in about a minute and a half. I have a snowmobile right outside the door. We'll do a commercial. We won't do a commercial. Well, how much time do we have here before we have to take a break? We don't have time for the song here, do we? We do have time for the song.
Something new for you, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. No, here's a wonderful girl, and we must move along now because...
Something new for you?
No. She's Lulu. Lulu is with us tonight, and she is a great singer. She is from Scotland, and she's a regular on the Ray Stevens Show, and she will be soon seen on the Don Knotts Show. She's a delight. Would you welcome Lulu?
Gee, but it's great to be back home. Home is where I want to be. Yeah, I've been on the road so long, my friend. If you came along, I know you couldn't disagree. It's the same old story, yeah. Everywhere I go, I get slandered, libeled. I hear words I never heard in the Bible. And I'm one step ahead of the shoe shine. Yeah, 2 steps away from the county line. I'm just trying to keep my customers satisfied. You deputy sheriff said to me, tell me what you come here for, girl. You better get your bags and flee. 'Cause you're in trouble, girl, and now you're heading into more. It's the same old story, yeah. Everywhere I go, I get slandered, libel. I hear words I never heard in the Bible. And I'm one step ahead of the shoe shine. Yeah, 2 steps away from the county line. I'm just trying to keep my customers satisfied, satisfied. Oh, yeah! Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Well, it's the same old story, yeah. Hey! Everywhere I go, I get slandered, libel. I hear words I never heard in the Bible, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm just trying to keep my customers satisfied, satisfied. Yeah!
She's going to join us in a moment. We'll return after this message of interest from Lever Brothers. You know, broadcast in London.
yes.
Now, how would they receive this show? Seriously.
Well, to
See,
be,
I'm not known there. That's what bothers me.
well, you know, it's very interesting. They have tried, I must admit.
Did Naaman Andrews do a show over there? Tonight show?
It wasn't quite the same, I can assure you. This is, I mean, you can't compare you and Eamon Andrews.
I don't know. I have not seen him, so
It
I
was
don't know.
just nothing like this show. This show moves, and it's natural. Everybody that comes on, you're natural, and you bring the best out in people. I like Eamon.
And the worst.
I like Eamon. I mean, he's a nice man, but he's not right for this type of show. You know, he just wasn't. They tried to copy it, and it just
Yeah, I'm not
fell
fishing
flat
for
on
a
its
compliment, but do you think they would like me there? Now, I don't
Yes,
know. I'm
I
not
do.
asking for...
I do. I think
No.
they would. I think they'd like. This is a great time. We don't have enough of this type of show in England,
Yeah.
really. You know, it's not. It's all very sort of. It's well thought about beforehand. But this is a very natural type show. You see what happens, and it all happens live, and anything can happen.
And often does, yes.
And that's great. We don't have enough television like that in England. But what we do have is marvelous plays, wonderful plays. We have a lot of those. But then again, there's not enough television. How many channels do you have here? About 15?
I think in Los Angeles
Oh, we
there are
have-
6 or 7 channels. New York, 7 channels.
We
in
have
one
2.5.
city.
Not even 3.
And one is the
2.5.
BBC, is it not?
BBC and BBC 2.
And ITV
And
and
ITV.
Granada.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
But really only 3 channels so that you can... When I come here, all I do is watch television. As soon as I get up in the morning, I turn it on. I film on TV at this time. It's great.
You can get up at 5 in the morning.
I know, it's
And
fantastic.
see a film on TV and a guy with a dog. It must be kind of frightening for somebody coming from another country and tuning in and opening up and seeing a used car lot with a dog in the hood.
Yeah.
Figure that out for the first time. I must interrupt for a second and do this, and then Mr. Jessel will join it. And now would you please welcome, yeah, it's on now. Somebody cut the cord. Would you welcome our next guest, please? The country's Toastmaster General, Mr. George Jessel. Fun and games tonight.
Ellie, hello, Eddie.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Well, I certainly am happy to... I've never heard Miss Lulu before.
Really?
This is a remarkable thing that so many people come from England, like Tom Jones and Miss Lulu, and immediately start to sing like Sammy Davis's uncle. And I have something that I wanted to state to your large audience, and I understand you do have 500-600 people listening to you all over.
Probably, yeah.
And George Burns was the biggest liar that there ever was in the show business.
You're going to start on George?
He was on here the other night, and he said that he saw me in the nude.
He did.
That is a lie, because if I want to undress, I'm not going to do it in front of George Burns.
Right.
And there's so many liars in the show business. And Jack Benny was a charming man, and delightfully funny, too. And about his age, well, that's sort of a joke. Nobody knows actually how old that he is. I looked through the archives of the Daughters of the American Revolution lately, and there's a little note. Betsy Ross marries Jewish musician in 1680, wherever it was.
Didn't know that.
And then he has pictures all over his offices of great stars, including yourself. And he has one, "You were wonderful last night," signed Isaiah.
I didn't know he's that old.
Yeah.
It goes way back.
About 3,000 years old. Yeah.
You go back a couple of years
By the
yourself.
way, yes, I do.
A couple of years.
I have something I don't think it's ever happened on this show before. I've come to offer you a job. Now, I'm positive that you don't need one, and I understand you saved up over $80, $90. However, a friend of mine whom you met the other day at the Polo Lounge, Miss Sue Blue, has got a play she's going to produce, and it's called Friggledy Frit. And it's a lovely character, a Disney-like character.
Yes.
Serious, this is on the level.
I see.
And she wants you to do it because it's a fellow like yourself with a funny face, and everybody loves him all over the country. Of course, there'll be no money in it, but as I say, you have the $90.
Experimental theater. I've got something put aside anyway.
Now, have you anything else to say to me? Because I'd like to go home.
Well, you were talking about how old Jack was. Now, Jack was not performing at your age, though. I don't think. I don't think Jack performed until he got out of the Navy, right?
No, Jack didn't go into the show business.
Geneviève est encore pour moi une enfant, et la brusquerie de votre demande me décourage un peu. Voyez-vous, j'ignore quels sont les sentiments de Geneviève à votre égard. Elle ne m'a parlé de vous qu'en termes amicaux. Je ne voudrais en aucune façon faire sur elle la moindre pression. Nous ne savons rien de vous.
Autrefois, j'ai aimé une femme. Elle ne m'aimait pas. On l'appelait Lola. Autrefois, déçu, j'ai voulu oublier. Alors j'ai quitté la France. Je suis allé au bout du monde. Mais la vie me paraissait sans attrait. Et puis le hasard m'a mis sur votre route. Dès que j'ai vu Geneviève, j'ai su que je l'attendais. Depuis cette rencontre, ma vie a pris un autre sens. À tout instant, c'est elle que je vois. Je ne vis que pour elle. Je ne pense plus qu'à elle. J'ai voulu vous parler franchement. Vous ne m'en voudrez pas. Il n'est bien sûr pas question d'influencer Geneviève. Geneviève est libre. Demain, je repars à Amsterdam pour 3 mois. À mon retour, Geneviève me donnera elle-même sa réponse.
Je ne sais que vous dire.
Mais ne me dites rien, Geneviève décidera elle-même. Bonsoir, madame.
Bonsoir, monsieur Casson.
You know, Miss Gabor often gives advice to women about,
About what?
affairs of the heart,
Boy, does she?
love, and etc. Right?
I do.
Sure, you do very
Well,
often.
I've never heard her give any advice. I've received some advice from her sister on many occasions.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Yes, like let's call the police. However, we have...
But you are really friends with her.
Yes, I'm very friendly with her because a thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Now that's very gallant and very nice.
No, I'm not gallant. I have good taste. She's a beautiful girl, that's all. Anybody wouldn't has got no appetite.
Right.
However,
I thought maybe you might have some
advice on
for the men.
Well, we had a discussion the other night on some panel that I was on about May and December marriages and how does it come. We had this girl who's been on with you many times, Dr. What's her name? Shaw, the...
Dr. Joyce Brothers?
Joyce Brothers Shaw. Is that it, Shaw?
Joyce Brothers.
Joyce Brothers. And, of course, philosophy, I mean, is all, you know, every philosopher, one, look before you leave. The other guy who hesitates is lost. They lie, and they're drunk nearly all the time. And she had some thinking on it, and there isn't any analyzation on what makes people fall in love. There isn't, in effect, they don't fall in love, they jump in love. And no one ever knows what brings people together, what sort of magnetism that there is that draws one to you.
Don't you think?
What is?
It's a chemical thing.
It is a chemical of some kind, and age doesn't make any difference. I've always said a man is as young as she feels. I'll talk to you later about that.
That's true. That's a truism. I think I have to interrupt here to do a commercial.
I hope so.
Yes. All righty.
What do you got to sell?
Well, I'm not quite sure here. Let's see. If you don't feel quite with it, this message is for you.
No matter what shape your stomach's in.
Hold it. Even though Alka-Seltzer is the best-selling relief for an upset stomach, a few of you have never tried it. Maybe you should take another serious look at our commercials.
Poached oysters.
That was our way of saying, laboratory tests show Alka-Seltzer absorbs more than twice as much acid as the leading chewable tablet. Wasn't that a nice way?
Now he's on a new kick, pepperoni pizzas. And I was just getting used to hot tamales. I like pepperoni pizzas. Do you like heartburn? Well, you're going to get it.
That said, there's nothing better for relief of heartburn.
Micey, micey, ballsy, ballsy.
And that said, nothing relieves a stuffy stomach faster. In fact, Alka-Seltzer is as fast and effective a medication as you can buy for your upset stomach. So if you've never tried Alka-Seltzer, take it. Seriously.
A most unusual gentleman with us tonight to close our show. I think he appeared once with you on,
Yes, he
on
did.
Steve's show. Professor Julius Sumner Miller of El Camino College here in California. And he's a noted author and a lecturer and does a lot of television. And he's got a whole series of scientific demonstrations. Want me to come on over and join you, Professor? Would you welcome Professor Miller, please?
2-hour stuff to do in 6 minutes. Problem. Potato, raw potato, straw.
Straw.
I quite didn't make it. I didn't quite make it. Oh, I did. See it?
No,
Drove
go through the straw.
Here's a straw, here's a potato. You try it.
All right, what does this prove?
Good physics. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Look at that one.
Yeah?
Right. Take it home for your children and friends and so on. Try it. Do you know why it works?
Why does it work?
Yeah, watch. I'm going to close that very tightly, trap some air in there, acts as a piston. Watch it now. There it is, beautiful. Give him a hand. Hinge stick and falling ball. Ball in there.
Ball in there.
Can't get it out. Got it out.
Right.
Good. A little prop. I put the stick like this and like that, and I put the ball there. And now I'm going to snap out that prop.
Right.
The stick will fall, and what do you think will happen?
The ball will end up in the cup.
Yeah. Very beautiful thing. But the physics, very profound. Give him another hand. Kneel down here.
Yes.
As if we're in prayer. As if we're in prayer. Good. Beautiful thing.
Right.
Right. By a metal plate.
Metal plate.
On a central shaft. A bolt. I bow it. It's vibrating. It sings.
Right.
How is it vibrating? Answer. I'm going to sprinkle it with some sand. Sometimes I use sugar. That sweetens the music. Got it, Carson? Right. Right. Watch it now. Watch it. Yeah, watch it. Pretty, isn't it?
And it forms into a geometric pattern.
Yeah.
Why does it do that?
Everybody likes that.
But why does it do that?
Oh, no time to explain the physics. Look at here. A circular plate.
Yes.
Aluminum. Look what I did with it already. Oh, I'm going to change it again. But catch that note.
A nice note.
Beautiful. Where's the light? Right. Watch it now. Very
Sprinkle the sand on it.
Yup. Watch it now.
Now you're going to repeat this with a...
Yeah. Watch it. Watch it.